It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso right here on SABC3. Now, last week we opened up a real can of worms when we asked the question, is the perception that women love harder than men true? Well, we're carrying on with this conversation so we can hear more of your opinion as viewers, as well as commemorate the upcoming International Women's Day this Friday, the 8th of March.
That's right. So today we continue asking you, are there major differences in how women and men approach love in relationships, and what would the reasons for that be? Well, we have our relationship expert, Dr. Eve, in studio to help us discuss this hot topic, and our lines are also open. Feel free to stay anonymous, but do call us. We'd love to hear from you. It's 021-430-9881. Give us your questions, give us your comments. We'd love for you to get involved because this is a safe space, so you are more than welcome to stay anonymous.
Exactly. Dr. Eve in the house. Hello. You're looking fantastic.
I say, I just love this outfit.
We're all in the same color scheme here.
I kind of stand out in my lingerie.
So I knew we would be continuing with this one. This was a hot one last week.
We did.
Remember Graham? Graham was ready. And I was like so chilled. I was like,
you
yeah,
were. So maybe we're going to get a little excited.
Absolutely.
I do want to mention what Graham just showed me as I got in today was this video of
Babes.
Yes, of
Babes Dumo. Yeah.
Dumo. Deeply, deeply, deeply disturbing. And I do kind of almost want to warn people who are going to be looking at it to take care.
Yeah.
Because this is a real live action of women who love too much.
Yeah.
And women who get stuck in situations because they love too much.
Yeah.
And interesting that she put it onto Instagram, and I wonder if that is an appeal to say to women.
Call for help.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look what I find myself in.
Yeah.
So this is, I'm mentioning it because this is an example of women who love too much.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what you're asking, Leanne, is do women love too much? And the question that I posed, and we'll have a look just now at the poll, is that do you think that women are socialized into it? And I really believe that we are.
Yeah.
Meaning that we're taught to love too much.
Yeah.
We're taught that because we're supposed to take on the nurturing role, that we've got to love more than the man does. You know, it's like a good thing when she loves more than what he does. Yeah. So women tend to commit very easily, very quickly into a relationship for fear of losing this charm, this man, because he's supposed to be, and I'm talking about in a very patriarchal way, right? In a very heterosexist patriarchal way. Yeah. Things are shifting and changing where women, certainly 8th of March, are recognizing their rights, not to be those kind of women anymore. But we can't ignore that socialization still kind of happens.
Oh, 100%.
That we have to look after our man because what are we afraid of?
Yeah.
He'll go somewhere else. You'll lose him if you don't look after him in every way possible.
Yeah.
So we're almost taught to have to love too much.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe that women do love too much. I think that people should be loving as much as what they possibly can with an awareness of what harm it can be if we love too much, like Babes has loved too much.
Yeah.
Okay, well, our lines do stay open. Are there major differences in how women and men approach love in relationships? That's our topic for this morning.
Yeah.
Our lines are open. Please give us a call, 021-430-9881 with your comments or your questions. We'll be back shortly. Well, it's Monday and we are talking relationships, and today our relationship expert, Dr. Eve, she's in the hot seat to help us discuss whether the perception that women can love harder than men is true or not. And our lines are open, so do call us with your questions or comments on 021-430-9881. We would love to engage with you.
Yeah, I want to talk about commitment. I really want women to call.
Yeah.
I want women to call.
Yeah.
And maybe men can dispute what women are saying. Is this a battle of the sexes? I don't want it to become a battle of the sexes because I really do believe that people love.
Yeah.
But women are disadvantaged.
Yeah.
Do you think this is in the way women show their love and compared to the way men show their love?
Yeah, I think that's a great question in terms of women having to be more expressive, more emotive in doing that. But at the same time, I think that women are learning to be a little more filtered
Yeah.
and a little more self-respecting,
Yeah.
and saying to the dudes, you know, come on, bring
Yeah.
it on. But how do men show their love? Is it through gift giving? Is it through
Yeah.
money transactions?
Yeah.
Is it through just genuine care, consideration, kindness, which is what people want, women
Yeah.
and men want?
Yeah, I keep on trying to remember the book that I read this in, and it's called the Cinderella Effect. That
Yeah.
you know, we're raised. At least that's when I was growing up, that a man is supposed to rescue you from
Exactly,
this life.
Leanne.
He's supposed to rescue you.
Yeah.
All you have to do is look pretty, show up, and one fine day he will come and he will rescue you, and you'll be in love for the rest of your life. And then we
Yeah.
grow up and we realize
Yes.
we've dressed well, we've showed up, and this man is not here to rescue us, you know. So then what happens is we keep on waiting to be
Yeah.
rescued, and we keep on showing too much love because
Exactly.
we're waiting for this man to just
Exactly.
rescue us from
Yeah.
this life, and that's not the way that it should be, because I think that's
Absolutely.
too much pressure on him to
100%.
rescue one. You should be
100%,
rescuing
Leanne,
yourself.
100%.
And I don't think a man can live up to that expectation.
I don't think that they should. I'm absolutely with you on that. And I think that is where, at that point where the waiting for women, as you so beautifully described it, leads women into being vulnerable
Yeah.
to being with men who are not good enough. who
Because
are
we were
not
taught
sufficient
almost to be
enough,
vulnerable. It's your place to be vulnerable. You know,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be strong. You shouldn't be self-sufficient.
Because men don't like that.
You shouldn't be able to fix your own tire. That's a
Yeah.
man's job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what women do then is that they pretend. I don't know if either of you have ever felt that. I know I have.
Yeah.
Of kind of pushing aside so you won't be too smart.
We've
To
had
highlight-
this
to
discussion
highlight
about
the man
being
is okay.
vulnerable,
Yeah.
and where the two of us aren't vulnerable.
Yeah.
But we were discussing it
Yeah.
last week about being put in a situation where you tend to be vulnerable, and the two of us are like, nope, we can do it ourselves.
Yeah,
and then
but-
you push people away that way.
Yeah. So also to dumb down in front of men.
Yeah.
I think, you know, I'd love to hear from women. Do you do that? To
Yeah.
dumb down so as not to make a man feel inadequate? And that's, you know, completely a red flag to you if you are feeling that way.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
this is not a good situation for you
Yeah,
to
it's
be
never
in.
a good idea to dumb down so
No.
that someone doesn't feel intimidated around you. I
Exactly.
can tell you, tried it, doesn't work. Well, this is your last chance to give us a call,
Yes, do
021-430-9881. Ladies, you've got one more opportunity. We are talking relationships, and do women love differently to men?
Only you can make my day.
Well, our final moments with Dr. Eve, of course, our lines are open. It's 021-430-9881. Dr. Eve, let's quickly touch on that Twitter poll you've put out this morning.
Yes.
And we did ask you, do you think women have been taught to love more than men? And taking a look at these answers, 65% said yes, no is 16%, and those who are unsure comes in at 19%.
Okay, so people are saying we understand that
Yeah.
women are taught to love too much. It's not a natural inclination for us.
Is it
I like that.
love, or is it taught to be committed more? Because they see more women committed than men do.
Yeah,
Because women are the ones who end up raising the child when the
Yeah,
man leaves. So you're being
exactly.
taught
There's
women
loyalty.
stay, men go. And
You're so right, Leanne, because when a woman leaves, especially if she leaves her children, oh my God, the scandal around
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah.
She's never allowed to leave
Yeah,
without her children.
so I don't
But
know
the
if
man
it's necessarily
leaves.
love. It's just that we put up with things a
Yeah,
lot
it's
more.
a whole
than-
commitment thing. I
Yeah.
agree with you.
Talking about commitment,
Yes.
let's talk cheating for
Yes,
a
let's
second.
talk cheating for a
There is
second.
a perception that men tend to cheat more than women.
Yeah.
However, in recent years,
Yes.
with women maybe becoming more like men and realizing that they're not going to necessarily find the love that they so desire, they have also decided to foray into the world
Yeah.
of more than one relationship at the same time. Is that true?
Who cheats more?
Okay.
Statistically.
Men.
So first of all, nobody's going to tell the truth, and then secondly,
Y'all know.
There's a fantastic book that one of my friends and colleagues called Wednesday Martin. She's a New York best-selling author, and she's written a book called Untrue, and she gathered all this incredible research into infidelity. And what she says is untrue is everything that we know about women's infidelity. So she looks at it from an evolutionary point of view and says since the beginning of time, women had to cheat to be able to gather a whole lot more sperm for the chances of actually falling pregnant. So since the beginning of time, there's been equality around men and women cheating. And in many civilizations, it's been acceptable. We've just kind of refined it into saying, no, we need to control people's behavior. So cheating was illegal. Now it's not illegal anymore, but we need to control behavior and parenting. So cheating isn't acceptable. But everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it, especially on social media.
Emotional cheating.
The emotional cheating, the sexting, whatever one wants to call it. So the numbers, if you look at the statistics, actually, Zoe, it used to be men way higher than what women are, but now there's comparability. Men and women are cheating almost equally if one looks at research around that. So it's not true that women don't cheat. Women are cheating, and a number of reasons why women do cheat. So one of them is because they feel dissatisfied and they don't want to feel as if they're owned. So this myth of women loving too much, we like to love a lot of people, men, women as well. Women love women just as much as they love men.
We've got some social media comments here. Bongani Lutuli wrote to us saying, I think women do love more than us men, but there are also men who love more than women.
Exactly. You see the confusion. So we can't put it into a gender box about women loving too much men. We all love too much, but we're afraid. We're afraid to take the risks.
Well, we also have one from Blanchet who says, as women, we tend to give ourselves completely, and in a way, it's not always a good thing because we tend to lose, sorry, I can't look at the screen, ourselves in a guy, and we forget to put our needs first. We really love too deep. So ladies, love with all your heart, but don't lose yourself in the process.
Yeah, I really love that comment, Zoe, because it's, again, I think, a socialization of women. You really have to love too much. You really have to give everything to this person. And so we do that. But she's given a good warning. Do not lose yourself.
But we do know of men that do love just as much as well. We never want to say that. We never want to say that you don't. We do. We know of a lot of men. The thing to keep in mind is that love is tough to define and thus can be difficult to research. Women and men may express themselves differently or experience things through a different lens. But at the end of the day, love is love, and gender doesn't always play a role.
What does play a role is abuse. And because it's Women's Rights Day internationally on Friday, that's the message that I want to send to women. Is if it feels hard, it's wrong.
Exactly.
If it's full of pain, it's wrong. And if you are in a relationship that is abusive, please get support.
100%.
Thank you, Dr. Eve, for joining us. She'll be back again tomorrow.
Oh, yes,
You're going to be joining me in the beauty
tomorrow
room
morning.
tomorrow.
I am. I'm going to be with you tomorrow morning.
Lovely. Thank you, Dr. Eve.
Bye.